Hello, it's time for another live reactions of this comic book dub, My Little Pony comic book dub, behind the scenes, comedy, meta.
Oh, come on!
Exactly. What is this comic book about? Behind the scenes of what? Exactly. Behind the scenes of what? Well, in any case, let's get this animation started in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, been a nice bit of jazz there.
One certain downside to playing a character like Pinkie Pie, as you can probably guess, is when fans can't separate you from the pony you play. I've lost count of how many times guys would see me on the street and say things like, "Hey, Tulip, do something silly."
I don't really mind walking around the set with prop wings glued to my back in recent episodes, but hanging from those wires when we shoot flying scenes can be pretty dangerous. The trickiest part is every time my horn needs to be concealed in the scenes where Applejack's not wearing her hat. However, imitating her southern accent is not nearly as hard as many seem to believe. I mastered it in less than 2 weeks.
I have to admit, playing a timid character like Fluttershy is quite an interesting experience, considering how outgoing and confident I really am. I Fluttershy like fire and water, although my boyfriend keeps telling me we actually have a lot in common.
I'm pretty athletic in real life, so playing Rainbow Dash ain't really a big deal to me. Still, I need a stunt double in more dangerous scenes, like the one on top of the train. And boy, applying all that hair dye every time is a pain in the rump. Who even came up with a silly hairstyle like this?
Chic and magnifique? Like, who even talks like that? I mean, I totally love playing Brony, with all the cool fashion and stuff. But seriously, her lines can be so lame sometimes.
As the voice actor for Spike the Dragon, I get lots of fan mail from our viewers complaining that he looks unrealistic, being too cute for a dragon and all. The truth is, we don't really know what exactly a baby dragon looks like, so we had to improvise on his design. It also takes a lot of effort to properly animate Spike's puppet, but it's nothing our studio couldn't handle. After all, we built that giant set next to the Everfree Forest, even though most Ponyville scenes are actually filmed in Trottingham.
Chossenham. Is that in the UK? Wow, that was actually quite good, actually, Scribbler. Well done indeed. Well done. That was actually quite funny, actually, because when at least when I caption like some of the pictures, you think I've seen other videos where it looks like Twilight is basically an actor as such. Or actress, and there's one. I remember watching one video and they're bringing out a green screen behind her. That's actually quite clever. It's basically a pony acting like a different pony, but acting for Fluttershy or Twilight. Am I making any sense? I don't know. Am I making any sense? I actually don't know. But that was actually quite funny, Scribbler. That was actually quite good. Your voice acting, very good indeed. It was thanks for Sparrow, one of my friends on Facebook, liked your comic book dubs, especially when it comes to Rainbow Dash. I think Rainbow Dash is quite hard to get right, but Scribbler was actually quite good. I really enjoyed that. Yeah, I know Spike can be not Spike. Rainbow Dash can be pretty hard to get out or to speak, even for me when I did my voice readings. Well, anyway. That's the end of that animation. Hopefully you come back in my next reaction video. Oh, yes.